Car hacks, DIY repairs, fire. Here are some things that you just shouldn't do with your car. Editor, let it roll. I'm the editor. Great way to not get dry spray lines when you're clear coating your roof. My biggest question is, how do you get down? I love this. This is brilliant. Disposable paint can. Right away. You're spraying primer, who cares? That's legit. Brush on method, not so much. I like a good glazing as much as anybody else, but anytime you see the large metal spatula being used, usually not off to a good start. This guy's trying to do a skim coat of glazing putty using his hands, 100% hands. You can see that there's parts where the hardener is not mixed in, and he's gonna have a lot of cancer. I guess if you wanna try that method, you should just at least wear gloves. That stuff, not good to have being absorbed in your skin like that. All right, I like this. He's got some like wood backers. He's basically like rebuilt the plastic bracket that holds the bumper in out of wood. It's brilliant. Not brilliant. Nails. I guess if you hit them in there and then you're gonna like body fill over them, this could be like a, you know, one of those things. Not good, but it'll work. Could be a DIY. Okay, first nail goes in sideways. He just sends it in. Second nail sideways. Third nails he tries to solo hit, and then there goes the taillight. All right, not the worst car hack. If you don't care how your car looks, piece of wood as a backer, drywall screws through the bumper to hold it on there so you don't lose it. In my book, that is a valid way to keep a bumper on a car. Little yellow paint over the head of the screws. Not many people would notice. Who doesn't love the cigarette mechanic? The guy that does all the handiwork with the cigarette in his mouth. It's not even lit, he's just got it there. So he's putting some boxing tape over a gaping hole in the plastic of the car, and then he's putting body filler over it. So this is like a hard candy shell over your bumper that will crack open like an egg the second it touches anything at all. I guess what really blows my mind about this is the time he's taking to paint it, and he's got the cigarette going. He's in the paint booth spraying flammable stuff with a cigarette in his mouth. I mean, it's not lit, but he's fully painting out this car like it matters. I mean, this is just obviously something that they filmed. All right, batteries. Sketchy as hell way to test batteries. That could really shock you. But yes, that last battery does not have juice. Lead acid batteries, a lot of bad stuff can happen when you arc those things and have it fully expend all its amperage that it can do all at once by arcing it like that. It's not advised. When I was a kid, I was on a boating trip and I had a big like Bowie knife, and I had one end on one part of the battery for the trolling motor and the other end on the other part of the blade, and it just like arc welded the end of the blade off. It was pretty cool. So this guy's putting, it looks like new liquid. It's like an acidic water, like a sterilized water acid base back into the battery. With lead acid batteries you can do this, but depending on how they die, they have these like pieces of metal inside them that get scale buildup on them and stuff like that, so you kind of want to, you got to get that shit off of there. It's not easy. Usually people use like high voltage stick welders and pump a bunch of voltage through it, and then things like bubble, and then they bubble over and gas out, and you can repair lead acid batteries. I want to do it sometime. Let me know if you ever want me to make a video about trying to do it, because I've got a mountain of them. Super glue the lid back on, good as new. Let's forget that it didn't go back on the left, and you have no charge in your battery. This guy, the frame bending man. Wish I could say I haven't done this myself more than once. If you bend the frame and it gets to where you need it so you can put your bumper on and then you like reinforce it or something, if it's a car that's just for fun, it's fine. I wouldn't put your family in it because it's gonna bend a little bit faster than it should the next time that it gets in a wreck. All right, this guy's got beautiful prep work. You can tell by the amount of fading in the body work, in the body filler. Great prep work going down, great masking work going down. The only problem that I see right now is he's outside. Based on the bricks, I'm gonna say somewhere in the UK. Amazing paint job. He nailed it. Usually, rule of thumb, you don't paint outside. You can see the amount of clouds that they got. There's moisture in the air that can mess with things. Humidity can mess with paints, can really screw stuff up. But who am I to say that? Because I messed up a lot of paint jobs, and this guy just nailed it from his garage in Worcestershire. I love these. So bunch of glue sticks, buy a bunch of glue sticks, heat the ends up really hot, melt them, put them on the bumper spot, and then you pull all the glue sticks off. This doesn't actually work at all. Well, I should say, It barely works at all. Glue sticks aren't actually as sticky when you melt the ends of them as you would think. They take forever to cool back down, and they don't have a lot of pulling force. They just want to pop right back off. There's special glue that's meant for body work and paintless dent repair. You could do that. If you have a dent right where this one is, just sneak your hand up underneath, pull some of the rock guards off the bottom, sneak your hand up underneath, and then just push it out. Heat it up with a blow dryer. Here, let me show you this other video. I saw this guy earlier today. So, boiling water, basically pouring it all over his bumper. I do not recommend this either, right? Because you could just burn yourself so easily with the boiling water. Couple key things of how you want to do this. First off, if you dent your plastic bumper like this, first thing you want to do is go fix it right away. If you leave it for a long time, the plastic has memory and it's gonna get stuck like that. And when you do pop it out, it's gonna have like permanent warps in the plastic. So right away you want to fix it. The way you want to fix it is not with crazy boiling water because it's just super dangerous. Use a hair dryer, park it in the sun. If you don't have a lot of sun, use a hair dryer, heat it up with a hair dryer or a heat gun, and then do what this guy's doing. Get underneath, get on the inside, and push it out with your hand, with a 2x4, with whatever you can do. Push that dent out to the most that it'll go out and call it good. Spray like a pro to remove car scratch. I think we all know that this is a total scam. You know, there's just something about the way a pair of Western boots makes you feel. It's like you're stepping into a piece of history. And for me, that feeling really comes into play with Tecovas. That's why today's episode is sponsored by Tecovas. These boots are more than just footwear. They're a part of everyday life. Whether I'm in the garage working on my next build or I'm heading into town, Tecovas never let me down. They're comfortable right from day one. There's no stiff leather, no break-in period. They're ready to go right out of the box. And what sets Tecovas apart is their craftsmanship. Each pair of these boots is made by hand in over 200 individual steps. We're talking premium bovine and exotic leathers built to last. The detail in the stitching, the richness of the leather, it's timeless Western style with quality that you can feel. And if you're lucky enough to visit one of their stores in person, you should do it. They've got complimentary drinks, free boot shines, and their staff knows boots like nobody else. They will make sure you leave with the perfect fitting boot. Plus, Tecovas offers free personalization like leather stamping and branding, so you can make your boots truly yours. Tecovas boots aren't just for special occasions, they are made for the everyday grit and grind, and they look damn good while doing it. Trust me, these are boots that you will want to wear everywhere. So check out Tecovas today by clicking the link at the top of the description or scan the QR code on the screen right now and find your new favorite pair of boots today. That's people spraying spray paint all over their car. And yeah, if you get a decently good match, it will kind of go away. Spray on wheels, not just for car paint. Spray it on your tires. Yes, you can spray paint your car. It is not a hydrophobic ceramic coat like advertised. That is just spray paint. Here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize. Cameras do a pretty terrible job of picking up paint matches. The human eye does a great job at it. Cameras don't, so that was just spray paint. The cameras aren't picking up the differences in colors. This young gentleman is inquiring about toothpaste on a mirror. Toothpaste on a mirror! So he's gonna do it. All right, get your toothpaste on your mirror, squiggle it in there with your fingy. Wow, it's like ceramic coating. Toothpaste is ceramic coating. Here's the deal. Toothpaste is a way better use for the last clip that we saw. If you've got scratches in your car, especially if they're from another object, like say you hit a bollard and you got like yellow paint on your car, grab toothpaste on a rag. It's got abrasives in it. That's how it cleans your teeth. Scrub really hard. It's a quick and easy way to buff stuff out. So scratches, toothpaste, yes. Side mirror toothpaste, hydrophobic, who knows, who cares? It's got abrasives in it, and those are plastic mirrors. You don't want to scratch up your plastic mirrors. If you want a hydrophobic coating, go buy a hydrophobic coating. They're like barely more expensive than your toothpaste. But we're getting onto the good DIY hacks now. Yes, you can use a pick to pick stuff out of your tire, or just drive and it'll fall out. You can take your earplug out, burn a hole in it with a soldering iron, and put it on the valve stem. That will work for 1.5 seconds while on the road. You can waste another toothbrush. What is it with people wasting teeth stuff? These people, maybe they're from the UK, and that's why this problem exists. Clean out the inside of your exhaust pipe. Like that matters, and like that won't instantly get dirty again. You'd be better off cleaning the outside, which is still gross. You put some tape over your mirror, hit it with spray paint. Home run! Why not just hit it with spray paint? Take a balloon, cut the end off the balloon, and now you have a weirder way to pour oil. Add fire to your car. Always a solid way to do things. Fire, to your car seat covers, why not? Grab an air pump. Pump the air. Towels won't even stick to it. I mean, this one I guess is kind of valid. That one works. Yep. If you vibrate your floor mats and you have a dune in your car, it'll be. What are they doing with? Are those underwear or panties? Some dude's gonna have an accident. Yeah, you could build a squeegee out of a hand razor, or you could just take those underwear and rub them on your side mirror. If you don't know how to apply a bolt, and you think that you need to grab a screwdriver to do it, I mean, that's on you. All right, 3D pen on the, this is a terrible, terrible idea. This will never work, and the plastic will immediately just pop off of the steel. Ways to hold your arm up while driving. Okay, well, if you got no arm muscle and a steering wheel add-on, those are cool. All right, seam ripper on the electrical tape of your wires. Here's the part that I love. Oh, he cut one of the wires. What is this lady doing? Okay, yeah, don't put a towel in there and hit it with the thing. Cut the towel into pieces. Shove it in the hole. Blast it around with an air gun. I don't know. I don't think it would work. All right, so it's winter and this guy is tired of scraping his windshield, clearly. That's a lot. Officially icy windshield season. All right, okay, I'm with you. How are we gonna fix this? Hot water, no. Could crack your windshield. Lighter, I'm seeing a lighter. Flamethrowers, okay. Dual lighters with solenoids, actuating solenoids that click the clicker for the lighter, and they are torch lighters. Not gonna go out in wind, which we sometimes see in cars. All right, drill a hole in your hood, no problem. Rivet it through your hood, no problem. Everybody's gonna do this. This is very usable advice. Run a wire to a switch. Wires in a switch. All right, we're doing wires in a switch. I know what these obviously gonna actuate the solenoid, drilling more holes in the hood. Okay. It's gonna actuate the lighters. This is looking spicy. All right, on, off, and I like how it's a toggle switch, so you can just toggle it and leave it on, drive away. Okay, he's running the flames through the hood and pouring a bunch of isopropyl alcohol into a cup, and then he's pouring isopropyl alcohol into his windshield wiper fluid. I don't know why he poured it into the jar, but oh well. Well, this guy's got balls. He's gonna test this in the car. So he does the windshield wiper hit, and it sprays isopropyl alcohol into the windshield, and then his flamethrowers light his car on fire. This is brilliant. 10 out of 10. Great way to defrost your windshield very fast. Also great way to light your car on fire. I mean, obviously it's gonna break your windshield a lot and light your windshield wipers on fire. Don't try this at home. Yeah, I will second that. Don't try that at home. Try it somewhere where I can watch. If you attach a tea bag to the back of your car and bounce up and down on your car, you can make tea. Yes, that is a valuable hack. These short form content creators are really special. Yeah, so if you take a plastic bag, the key here that they're not really explaining very much. If you take a garbage bag like this one, you grab the center, and what you need to do is measure from center out to the outside lip of the wheel, and then you want to cut it a little bit short of that. That's how you're going to get that good circle, and you're going to make sure that you don't overcut it. Anyways, and then yeah, you can grab bright orange spray paint and ruin your wheel. Glue, hand sanitizer, and then soda, baking soda, I'm sure. So you're liquidizing the glue a little bit more and then adding baking soda. I think this is a terrible idea. I have some cleaning stuff here. They sell cleaning gel on the internet. I use it to clean my keyboard in my car. Don't do that. That is gonna leave glue residue, almost guaranteed, all over your car. Yeah, you see what it left over on the dash there? Like, that's gonna be really hard to clean up because standard like school glue and stuff, it actually dries like really hard and it's really annoying. Grab a potato, cut that potato in half, rub it on your window. What is this gonna do? Tell me, show me. Is it gonna be hydrophobic? It's hydro, the other side is more hydrophobic. When the water goes off faster, that's the hydrophobic. So we found a way to be, what's the opposite of phobic? Hydro, not scared at all. Hydro will hang out with the water. If you want water to not beat up and fly off your window, but stay there, so you can see life through a different lens. Rub potatoes on your car. I love these things. We've got a hole in the interior. Cut that hole with an X-Acto knife. Cut it up good. Grab some beeswax, some yellow glue, stuff more foam in it. Okay. Grab black, stuff black in it. More glue. Dot, dot, dot. Airbrush. Please tell me that's it. Oh yeah, that's it. Before and after. Glue a hole. Okay. I guess, you know, probably don't need to say that you could just sew it. Orange and soda. I'm guessing again they mean baking soda. Rub it all over your headlight. Rub it all over your headlight. Pour water on your headlight. Orange scented headlight. Okay, so they're saying that the headlight was hazy before in this before and after. If you want to use abrasives on your headlight, just keep in mind that it will make your headlight more hazy. Abrasives sand things. Sanding makes glass more hazy. Sorry to break that one to you. So, not to get too technical here, but run down to any automotive store, buy a headlight refresher kit, use that kit. Sand, then polish, then clear coat or protective coat. You'll be way better off. Cake cup in your cup holder. Yeah, if you're disgusting and have that much crap in there, use your cake cups. Tide Pods. Oh, anytime we get a Tide Pod, man, this stuff. Okay, grab a Tide Pod, put it in water, grab a rag. What are we gonna do with this rag? We are going to rub it on the seats. Get a steam cleaner, the one where it shoots water out, pulls water back out. Rent one from the store. It'll clean your seats better than a Tide Pod. If you are spinning in the mud, grab a floor mat. This will help you drive right out. No, it won't. It'll suck it up and shoot it right out the back of that tire. Then you'll have a muddy floor mat. Seat belt, hang yourself. What? Do not do this. Do not do that. Seat belt, wrap it around your neck. Let's go for a walk, car. I don't know how many times we've been pushing cars around the shop and you get close to a hill or something and the cars tend to get away from you a little bit. That'd be a really, really dumb way to die. Also, the stresses that it's gonna put on your seatbelt system, your car door jams, all that other stuff, terrible idea. I love that guy. All right, we've got a tire iron here and oh no, I can't get my tire out. Okay, so we're getting a cheater bar and, oh, cheater bars are good. Those work, that's a real thing. Interior panel, broken to crap. Degrease it. I like where this is going. If we're gonna degrease it, then we're gonna plastic weld it back together. Yeah, plastic welding staples as well. Okay, we've got a metal backer here. We gotta cut those off next. Nope, okay, well, whatever. Who cares, it's behind the thing. That's good, all right, Tide Pods. Yes, Tide Pods in a water thing. All right, and we're putting that in our windshield washer fluid. Tide Pods, more expensive than windshield washer fluid. Don't do that. Also, Tide Pods have that little plasticky crap around the chemicals inside. It's a very small pump. It's a very small high pressure pump in the bottom of your windshield wiper fluid container that shoots it out the sprayers, and that will get clogged and break forever if you do that. But I do think that Tide Pods are more expensive than just buying windshield washer fluid. If you can't afford it, just get random chemicals from under your friend's sink or steal soap from the local McDonald's and just put soap and water. I love the Tide Pod ones though. All right, put robber's masks on your headrest to scare the crap out of yourself. Oh, here we go. Grab the mirror, grab the glass right off of your mirror so you can look at the backside of a bolt. First of all, the bolt shouldn't be facing away from you. Second of all, those things break all the time when you pull them out of mirrors. Ask my Lamborghini, still got a broken side mirror glass. Just use your cell phone, switch it to front side camera, use your cell phone to see behind things. Oh, his hose got stuck, so he put a tennis ball there. Yeah, that's valid. All right, more Tide Pods! Don't do that, all right. We've got an ugly thing. Shaving foam. I don't think shaving foam has a ton of cleansers in it. I don't think that's real. I don't think it's gonna work, but I don't know. Vaseline your dashboard. Wouldn't do that. Wouldn't do that at all. I would buy some leather cleaner or something like that, some interior cleaner. Potato! The potato's back! Well, we know what the potato does. It makes the water stick around longer. So that was obviously fake. All right, we've got car mat. The car mat is back. In sand, car mat might be a little bit more valid because it'll stop the sand from moving so much. This lady, come here. Hey, up here, come here. What is wrong with your seatbelt? Somebody out there, please pressure wash your seatbelt against a white car and let me know how much crap comes out of it. I can't believe that's real. By the way, how much do you want to bet that this lady, that's just all she does? I'm gonna check her account right now. No way. The come over here lady just reposts people's stuff and is like, come here. What do you tell your friends? What do you do all day? I take the same video I filmed a year ago and I put it on other people's videos. I'm quite popular on Instagram. Anyways, pressure washing a seatbelt outside of your car, as long as you dry it up well, it won't mold or anything. We've had to wash them plenty of times. I am really curious to see if any of them are actually that dirty. I bet that dirt was staged. All right, we're cutting a hole in our headrest and we are pulling out a very uniform chunk of foam to... What did I just watch? If you need a piece of foam, buy a sponge. I think some of these channels, they just put the most insane, stupid stuff so people like, that's the one that grabs people and they're like, oh, I gotta keep watching to see how dumb this person is. It's true. Headrests are full of very valuable sponges. If only we could find a way to harness them. Grab your tongs, tongue your thing, grab your receipt. Okay, no hands needed. Hey, if you need to paint your hub blue and you don't want to paint the very center part, because it doesn't matter at all, balloon it. Headlight got water in it, blast a hole in there with a drill. On the real, this isn't the dumbest thing ever, I do have to say. Be very careful when you're blasting holes in things with drills, because if you scratch the stuff on the inside, it'll suck. Also, you can get little drilly bits of the plastic in the inside of your headlight, and that'll kind of suck too. But if your headlight is collecting water, you obviously got a problem already. Probably in the long run, you're gonna replace your headlight. So why not put a little drainage hole somewhere where the water can come in and just kind of come back out, fluid. It's like a river. Did you drop your 10 mil, and you can see it and you can reach it, but you can't reach it? Throw a bunch of magnets in a glove. Throw that glove on it. I mean, if it's made out of a magnetic metal, like, man, no, I guess it works. I'm just realizing this video, I went deep. I'm having fun. One more. Put a plastic bag in the car headrest, throw a phone in it. Kid is entertained. I like that. Okay, we're putting milk in a glass jar. Milk, choco, make it choco milk. We're putting a duck. Is that a duck? We'll put a duck in there. We're shaking it up. I don't like where this is going. All right, hang on, pause. The door's already covered in milk. So how many times did they try this? There's white milk spots on the door already. And she's hanging it from the window. Do you have a gerbil? Is there a hamster in your car? Okay, that's gotta be the last one. I don't think I gotta tell you guys that if you're expecting your child to suckle from the teat of a metal tip on a glass thing attached to a glass window in a moving vehicle, their dental bill is on you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am Chris from B is for Build. I've been building cars on YouTube for almost a decade. And I love watching videos that people make, I think mostly just for the sake of making videos. Short form content. Please tag me at B is for Build on Instagram. What even is my TikTok username? Who knows? At I got paid to use it once. At B_is_for_build. Tag me in stupid DIY repairs, stupid car hacks, and anything with Tide Pods or flammable windshield wipers, and it might make it onto the next video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you had a fun time watching this. See you on the next one. Peace!